Welcome to Automobile Center. The design certainly is distinctive. Škoda's current styling language is inspired in part by the intricate cut glass that the Czech Republic is well known for, although the Kodiaq's angular lines and sometimes unexpected contours also could be attributed to an obsession with origami. Visually it hides its mass well. At 184.9 inches in overall length, it's 8.3 inches longer than a Europe-spec Tiguan, but 4.1 inches shorter than the current, 5-seat Touareg, which sits on the bigger MLB architecture. That makes it a bit shorter overall than a Kia Sorento but on a slightly longer wheelbase. The cabin is spacious and well designed, although some of the materials feel surprisingly cheap. Our test car featured the least convincing plastic wood we've seen in some time. Much of the switchgear is shared with other VW Group products, but the range-topping navigation system features a haptic screen for its 8.0-inch display and operated with a slickness we've not seen on any Volkswagen system so far. Optional equipment includes a battery of driver aids including a tow assist system that helps with reversing a trailer at lower speeds. Select the angle you want between the car and whatever you're pulling using the mirror adjustment switches, and the system will automatically steer the tow vehicle to maintain it. There's plenty of space in the first and second rows, with the optional third row seats popping out of the load floor when required. There's more room for anyone relegated back there than is normally the case for such part-time pews, although the high window line allows only a limited view for shorter occupants. Such an arrangement lacks the appeal of the raised, theater seating, found in crossovers such as the Mazda CX-9. The ability to slide both sides of the second row separately eases access to the back, although it's still a scramble, and makes it possible to carve out enough space to accommodate smaller, or less vocal, adults without complaint. If Volkswagen delivers similar space in the 7-seat Tiguan, buyers will be well pleased. The Kodiaq's European target market means that only 4-cylinder engines are available, with 3 gasoline and 2 diesel power plants available from launch, ranging from a base 123 HP turbocharged 1.4-liter through to a cleaned-up 188 HP version of the 2.0-liter turbo diesel that got Volkswagen into so much trouble. The basic Kodiaq comes with front-wheel drive and a manual gearbox, justified by what will be ultra-competitive pricing in most European markets, but plusher versions have all-wheel drive through the familiar clutch pack developed at Haldex and now produced by BorgWarner. The automatic options in Europe are 6 or 7-speed dual-clutch units that VW calls DSG. We're expecting a conventional torque converter automatic offering 8 ratios when the 7-seat Tiguan comes to America. We drove the range-topping gasoline and diesel variants. The 2.0-liter TSI is VW's familiar EA888 4-cylinder engine in its middling 177 HP state of tune and delivers respectable performance with an enthusiastic soundtrack. A more powerful version is likely to follow in the Škoda, probably wearing RS badging and offering as much as 280 horsepower. Worked hard, the Kodiaq does a decent oral impression of a 2-ton Golf GTI. The 188 HP turbo diesel makes more torque but sounds coarse and, despite its 11 HP advantage over its gasoline counterpart, doesn't feel noticeably quicker. But it seems we're in no danger of seeing the TDI in America anytime soon. The Kodiaq's size and seat count make it a heavy beast. We figure that the 7-seater with the 1.4-liter and front-wheel drive weighs about 3,500 pounds and the all-wheel drive Hypo diesel tips the scales near 4,000 pounds. That mass becomes evident when trying to make faster progress. The Kodiaq handles tidily enough but is completely lacking any go-faster vibes, with a heavy-feeling nose and what could well be the most sensation-free implementation yet of MQB's electrically assisted power steering. The cars we tested had adaptive dampers and steel springs, which delivered excellent ride quality in comfort mode and remained impressively pliant even when switched to firmer settings. Refinement is good, with only slight wind whisper from the tops of the front doors breaking the serenity at cruising speeds. The Kodiaq is one of those cars that has been engineered to satisfy rather than to excite. As such, it's an excellent reflection of the brand values that have turned Skoda into such a success with value-seeking consumers in the parts of the world lucky enough to be allowed to buy its cars. It's sad that we're not among them, although our Mexico-built VWs are approaching the value proposition that Skoda represents in Europe. If Volkswagen can offer the same 7-seat package with a sharper driving experience in the new Tiguan, and price it as aggressively as Skoda has the Kodiaq, it could be a winner.